Hello, I'm Mary Lohman, and this is Mondays with Mary. I wonder if you know where this is found in the Bible. Bloom where you are planted. Is it in the Psalms, or maybe Jesus said it? Do you know? Well, the truth is you won't find that exact phrase in the Bible, but you will find the principle it teaches very clearly given in Scripture. When the Apostle Paul said that we should learn to be content no matter what the circumstances, he was saying, bloom where you are planted. When Jesus said not to worry about tomorrow because tomorrow would take care of itself, he was saying, bloom where you're planted. In writing to the Corinthian Christians, Paul said, nevertheless, each person should live as a believer in whatever situation the Lord has assigned to them, just as God has called them. He was admonishing those new believers to bloom where they were planted. If you want to be inspired, just Google plants that grow in concrete, and you will see amazing pictures of all kinds of flowers and plants that are able to grow in the most difficult, unlikely places. You'll see flowers growing out of cracks in the sidewalk, beautiful blooms popping up from a pile of old tires, plants that bloomed in the most unlikely and difficult places. That's the challenge each of us faces, to make the very best of where we are, blooming where we are planted. The children of Israel were captured and taken from Jerusalem to Babylon, and through the prophet Jeremiah, God told them to bloom right there. You'll find that story in Jeremiah 29. But in Psalm 137, we find this rather sad passage. By the rivers of Babylon, we sat and wept when we remembered Zion. There on the poplars, we hung our harps, for there our captors asked us for songs. Our tormentors demanded songs of joy. They said, sing us one of the songs of Zion. How can we sing the songs of the Lord while in a foreign land? Doesn't sound like they were blooming there in Babylon, does it? Their joy was gone. Their song was dead. They had given up because they were in Babylon and not in Jerusalem. And notice that they had the opportunity to sing the songs of Zion, the songs of the Lord. But their response was, how can we sing the songs of the Lord while we're in a foreign land? Maybe that's kind of where you are today. You're in some place that you don't want to be. Maybe you're just bored or tired or totally unmotivated. So you've hung your harp on a poplar tree, so to speak, and you've quit blooming. I know, I've been there. I know how it feels. But I just want to encourage you today to remember that there is a beautiful bloom inside of you, planted there by our God. And if you'll open a little crack and let his sunshine in, you can bloom right there again. And his love will shoot up through that crack, and you'll once again bloom where you're planted. So go get that harp that you hung on the poplar tree, and by faith, not necessarily by feelings, ask God to give you a song to sing right where you are. A song from the Lord, even while you're planted in the place you don't want to be. You can turn your Babylon into a garden full of God's love, knowing he loves you and sharing his love with everyone around you. So let's bloom where we're planted today. Have a great day.